Hi, we meet again. We meet again. I'm Enze and this is Hanafiah. Welcome to
Hi.
Clinic MAW. Clinic MAW.
Clinic MAW.
So Clinic MAW, what is Clinic MAW? I just let Hanafiah to explain a bit on what is Clinic MAW. Okay, Hanafiah?
Yeah, definitely. This is not something that you will ask for doctor, but clinic is a very symbolic of a place for us to go through if we feel something wrong with our body, right? If we're sneezing, and right now, if especially in this COVID pandemic, if we don't feel well, we go to clinic to see who? To see the doctor.
To see doctor.
Get advice. Okay, not to go to pharmacy to buy Panadol. And if at any one time, if we feel that we are not well, we go to clinic. Okay, can be after an accident or incident. We want to rehabilitate ourselves. We go to clinic. So Clinic MAW is not where we'll treat you for your disease, but is a symbolic. We are giving you advice on money matters. Okay.
So basically, money matters. Does it relate to the MAW?
Yes, it is. It's actually short for money awareness and also wellness. Okay. Why?
Okay.
Money awareness. This is from my own experience. We are not taught from primary school about money. I think we only see money, we earn money after we graduate. People like us, we are very fortunate to get the certificate degree, and we get our job, and we got our first paycheck. Okay, but what to do with the paycheck, and how to generate the growth, and how to be prudent on managing the wealth that we are getting, that is not being taught. That's the very reason why so many people, including myself before, as near as 5 years ago, I fall into a very depthful situation. What do you say? In-depth situation. Okay, people may see me driving a good car. I don't have a Rolex, by the way. I don't like that Rolex. Or double-story house. Yep, in the CBD area. But people don't see that 60% of my income goes to pay for the house, for example. So in essence, money awareness is very, very critical, very, very important, especially in this era. And Enze, in our era, especially, we are the sandwich generation. Sandwich generation. Very precarious, very critical for us to take care of our higher generation, our generation, and
the younger generation.
So money awareness is very important. And also, when people talking about money, I think the very first thing that we should do well is our mental, the wellness of how we think, so that we can think clearly.
Yep.
Our approach in Clinic MAW is top to bottom, I would say. Top is we have a good thought about money awareness. Then we go into the process of financial planning. Then we go to product. When I was start first working, Enze, I have it the other way around. Okay, I buy insurance. I don't know why I buy the insurance, and suddenly I invest into a mutual fund. I invest just before the .com bust. I don't know why I invest. Okay, and also I buy houses because my superior tell me, hey Hanafiah, there is a good property in KL next to LRT, and I buy. I don't know why. Okay, I don't do any financial planning process. That's why I told you my paycheck is mostly to pay my debt. So we have to get it straight. From top, we have the awareness. We have a good mindset, wellness in our head. Then we go through the financial planning process. It's a story by itself, Enze, financial planning process.
Yes.
So,
Just to add to that, usually there's a lot of noise because of a product. So everybody is giving advice, but the advice is to sell product. So everybody is giving advice is not really to your best interest because they are trying to sell product. For Clinic MAW is different. What we are giving is free financial advice, no product attached. But at the same time, we will expose you to product, and because of the knowledge, the awareness, you will be able to decide whether the product is right for you instead of listening to sales advice. Okay.
One thing I want to share, our approach with Clinic MAW is that we take the licensed financial planner approach, in which we are representing client. Okay, if we are not like any other agency, let's say Takaful or insurance or unit trust agency, in which we take an oath, so-called oath. Okay, and it's our obligation under the license of Security Commission. And for financial advisor representative, the license comes from Bank Negara. We are a set of people. At the time of I'm talking right now, there's only about 2,000 plus licensed financial planner throughout Malaysia. So we are not so many. We are scarce, little, but we bring the alternative method of advising to you. And if you want to become the client of any licensed financial planner, we have a very thorough process, and we are guarded and monitored by security commissions and Bank Negara Malaysia, and everything is transparent. We are representing you as a client versus agency where
somebody represent the product.
So I know how intense it is to compete among the agency to sell you guys product. And that's the alternative we are offering, and hopefully we want to focus and to that path so that it is more meaningful. Okay.
So how we're going to do it is very simple. Hanafiah is a financial certified financial planner, and he will focus more on that. And on my side, I will more on the customer side, meaning for example, I have a house, I also have debts, I also have car loans, credit card, and land, and how to manage it, how to maximize it.
Clinic MAW wants to give to the audience. Hopefully it will be beneficial. And of course, in today's world, everything is in your fingertips. Okay. And people like you guys are more and more intelligent to Google search, to Yahoo search, to get important documents, important information, okay, the right information. But this is the platform that you are looking for, and keep monitoring us, and we will have so many episodes that we believe they will benefit you.
And the good part is you can contact us anytime using through Facebook, using Messenger, or even WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me for any question, any concern regarding financial, and on top of that, we will select the best question and we will put it on the next talk show. So so we are available for you for free. We have no interest. We have no interest in pushing in product to you or whatever. So we are here for you. So it's a bit it's a different mindset.
So Andy, talking about financial planning, I have this shocking experience with one of, not say one, but a few of my friends, my associate, not associate in this business, you call it friends and families. When I talk about financial planning, and I talk about the process of financial planning, what financial planning really is, and to check the whole sum of you, people are getting this reaction in which maybe not, okay, not because I'm too busy. In sales, if you're getting the response, if there is a rejection, and
yes,
and the underline beneath, I know that if you want to, in Malay you call it membuka pekung di dada lah, okay? Let's say you got a big house, big car, but suddenly if you put everything into Excel spreadsheet, you are like myself last time, 60% in debt. Okay. And for example, even for this period of pandemic, okay, in which so many, we hear, we heard, we read the news where so many difficulties arise, where people who are not prepared with emergency fund, for example, is suffering. Okay. Each individual, each one of us is different. But I guess why this thing happened, because we are not approachable yet, the society not widely approachable yet to financial planning process. And why the first stumbling block is that, hey, later, I want to buy that car, no matter what happened, kan? I want to buy new Velfire ke, kan? I want to go to Thailand in comfort. Enze, so why you're telling me cannot? I bring my Azia. Cannot.
I think because I've been in both situations, because I used to push product, and at the same time I also am a customer. So I think why people don't want to indulge into financial planning is just the same as people who doesn't want to go to the doctor because they fear medical checkup, for example, because they fear that they will find something wrong with them. So you just imagine you go to a medical checkup, you don't feel anything wrong with you, but when you check, you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, and then so some people know that something is wrong with them, but they are in denial. So the same with financial planning, they are afraid that if they go into financial planning, they will find a lot of things. Guarantee they will find something wrong with them. They are afraid. They are afraid to face that problem. Okay, same with the doctor situation, and somehow that's why we call our group Clinic MAW. You know, it's a clinic, so we will have the same problem, and
Correct.
the reason, and as the same reason that you have to go after 40, you have to go for medical checkup and everything, is that if you find any disease, if you find any problem, you will find, you know that you are in problem, and you find ways to uh, correct the problem or lessen the damage or whatever. So same as financial planner, yes, you can be ignorant, but if you go into financial planning, you will find areas that you can fix, you can repair or adjust.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Another thing, you don't want to be caught by surprise. For example, like this COVID pandemic, a lot of us are caught with surprise. Nobody ever thought that you will be laid off. As a pilot, you can be laid off. Nobody thought. Nobody thought that you have you have a restaurant business with 3 or 4 branches like Chef One, but you
Yeah.
have to close the branches because of this pandemic. It's beyond
Yeah.
expectation. But
Yeah.
if you see Chef One, he have enough fund to support his restaurant for more than a year without closing them down. That means he has good financial planning. But
Yeah.
if you see all these small restaurants, most of them, they cannot even support 3 months of closure, 6 months of closure. So you have to know, you have to plan,
Yeah.
so you won't be caught in this type of situation.
Yeah. Talking about fear, I recall while I was agent for insurance and Takaful last time. Talking about fear, Enze, because if you want to take insurance or Takaful, and let's say you are not the standard case. Standard case meaning clean, okay, especially your health. So I find this very interesting prospect. I want to take up the product, but when I say you have to go medical checkup, ooh, I lost business.
Yeah, I think they already know something's not right. Yes.
Yeah, fear is real, and that person knows if that person goes to medical checkup, definitely, the what they call something will come out on the surface. So it's the same thing with financial planning, actually. Exactly. You need to be brave enough to go through the process. Okay, see where you are. Then you can see where you're going to. And one thing about dreaming, motivational stuff, yeah, Enze, we're talking about dream, where you want to go when you're old, when you retire, what type of house, what type of car, what type of yacht you want to buy, what type of watch you want, okay, what type of travel vacation you want. But if we are so scared to scrutinize our own self, how is very hard. If the fear of knowing where you are is blocking you, that will be a tough way to get to where you want to be. Okay, that's what Clinic MAW is. We hope that the awareness that we present here with no string attached will enlighten your mind, and you have a clear mindset, go through the process for the good. Yeah,
Okay.
because I repeat again, the sandwich generation, especially those 40s, 50s, or coming up to 40, late 30s. Hey, we are on the same boat. Okay.
Okay. if you are okay, for example, like myself, I have diabetic. Okay, I'm a diabetic. So why do I go to a certain doctor and not the other? Okay, for the reason is I go to a certain doctor because I trust that doctor. I might initially I might just go because so happen he or she is there, but over time I would choose. Okay, I rather go to this doctor because I can talk to him or her. I trust him or her. So at Clinic MAW is the same. Like we said, we are here for you. I hope you can trust us. So we can give advice to you. We have no interest whatever on the products, and we're just here for you. It's a different world. Okay, it's a different world. We're just here for you, and we also hope you support us so we can support you. Okay. Anything? Any last word?
Yeah, Sam. Since you are opening up on your personal life, I also have a condition, which not to say diagnose, I find out it's not life-threatening, by the way. Ever since my first medical checkup, okay, and I know every time I go medical checkup, every time I draw blood from my vein, the doctor will be angry with me because he said, "Why didn't you change your lifestyle? Why didn't you change things that you eat? Why don't you exercise more?" Okay, and as we are in the 40s right now, it takes me more than 20 years to accept to be aware that I need to change something. So it's, to me, if we want to relate to financial planning, the fear is the same thing. Okay, it's big major stumbling block, but once we break it, we break through, then we'll do the right thing.
Yep.
We'll do the right thing and do the right things right. It's right things right.
Yep. I think we will use the Stephen Covey urgent important chart also for
why not
for to what you call it, to put things in perspective. So whatever it is, you have to start somewhere, and the talk after this, what we plan to do is we will go through actual financial planning, which is I will use one of my relative as a sample, but I cannot mention his or her name. But we use the actual data, actual product I will show to you, and how we go through it, so you can understand the process. And also at the same time, we will invite other we call it product owner to explain the product when the time is right. So until we meet again, from Clinic MAW, have a good life.
Yep.